coming up. More phantom explosions that we cannot pinpoint. And the rover is almost ready to be released onto the road or terrain. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Alright, so here we go, we're back, and I don't know whether this looks a little bit wide or not. Jacobean, Exia, do one of you want to have a look at this? And do you think this looks a little bit too wide once I put the wheels on? I don't think so. I think that should be able to carry enough cargo. That should have enough space for cargo on board it. A cockpit up front.
Well, if you have that as the base, and then you have the wheels underneath but tighter.
That would make that very high.
It would make it higher, yes, but it means that its profile is slimmer.
True.
And also means it's not as low to the ground.
But you also don't want to make it top heavy.
Yeah. If we start lifting it up and it's exactly, it's going to tip over on uneven terrain. That's why I've sort of made it wide to try and sort of move the mass around, shift the mass as wide as possible. Okay, you know what? I think if you're looking at a slimmer profile, maybe I need to take one side off on each one of these.
Yeah.
Let's see where the cockpit goes in.
Because what you can do is you can always arch up the chassis to fit more stuff on.
Yeah, let's see how the cockpit sits on this. Okay. Where's the middle? Haha. I think that would be... Hello, that would be this block here, I think. Oh, great, it's too far forward. Oh, but it was that block. So,
yeah.
It wasn't too bad, but it needs to be up. Here we go. Need to make sure it's not going to be that far forward. I think there. Is that right? Nope, that's too far back. This is fun, isn't it? That's in the right place. That looks good to me. Okay. So, we want to put an ore detector. Let's see what we've got. 8 times ore detector. That looks pretty good to me. And we'll stick one of them just there. Then I want to put a spotlight on both sides.
What is the range of the 8 times?
On a small ship, I have no clue. I'm assuming, and I'm assuming it's probably about 400 to 500 meters. Jacobean?
You saw nothing. I fell down this hole again. This hole is just the bane of my existence. Yeah, it's the stone feed-through system.
Okay.
To get the stone out of the system so that we don't waste cargo space using it.
I like that idea. Apart from the fact that it's just
sitting there. Yeah, I know.
Okay, what was that?
What was that? Is this the phantom explosion you've talked about?
Yes.
This is the phantom explosions we've been hearing for the last 2 episodes.
We don't know what it is, but something somewhere just seems to break. And normally it's not even a major disaster, it's just... Okay, we need to figure out what that was. Do you want to check underground? I'll check above ground. I'll check top floor. Jacobean, do you want to take ground floor? Exia, underground?
I'm checking underground right now.
Okay, top floor. Everything looks good up here, looking from up here. Refinery's good. Ice generator's good. Jacobean's stuff is good. Conveyors are good.
Ground floor and sub-basement are all...
Ship area seems clear.
Everything is intact down here except for the ever-encroaching grass.
Everything's intact up top, but I don't know about the ground floor around the side.
Perimeter check.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So, Jacobean, now you understand why we're a little bit worried about this area that we're in.
Are
Right.
we the only ones in here for sure?
Yes. Unless there's like some sort of alien entities around, which we haven't seen any yet.
Oh, could these be the like the before we started the NPC ship that crashed?
Could be. Jacobean, do you remember if this hole was this big here? I remember we made a hole once,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
was it
it's
that
this
big?
big.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
it's
was.
not that. Okay, we've got a collection thing going on there. I'm gonna check the mine. Lights. All good here, all good here. Still can see nothing, Exia.
I'm worried now.
Yeah, I can't see anything. I've just been down 2 of the shafts. Going down the 3rd one, which normally heads to magnesium, which it still does. Still nothing. Everything down here is fine. What is going on? To me, it sounded like it came from. Now, I was near the vehicle assembly platform. No, I wasn't. I was near Jacobean here, looking at the drill. And to me, the sound came from towards the direction of the solar panels from where I'm looking. That's the direction. So it's somewhere here is where I think it came from.
So back to our original discussion when we look for the phantom explosions that
Yep.
never ending. So the 2 times, 4 times, and 8 times is times the range of the vanilla or
Yes.
detector.
Yeah, so I don't know what the vanilla would. Isn't it 150 meters for a small one?
Yes.
Okay, so 8 times should be pretty good then.
Also the
So
power
we're talking about what,
requirements.
1,200 meters? Power output would be 8 times 2, but that's okay. I still see nothing. I've looked around a couple of times, I still see nothing. I'm getting back to work. Plus, this car could become our escape car if things keep going. Okay. I don't want to use the hydrogen. I don't trust myself. Cargo. Let's see. Can we fit a medium cargo container onto this? Oh, we can. We can fit a couple of medium cargo containers onto this. Fantastic. Okay, I need to grab whatever medium cargo container needs. I'm assuming interior plates. Oh, I think I may have known what the explosion was.
What?
I see an unknown signal 600 meters away.
Yeah, it might have been that.
I'm just going to run towards it, or actually 700 meters away. Just going to run towards it. In fact, I'm not going to run towards it. I'm going to use a bit of hydrogen towards it.
So my early assumption that the stairwell and the guardrails cannot be used when there's blocks next to it is false. I'm just dumb.
So they can be.
Yes. I'm thinking the gravel extractor would be a wonderful thing right now.
Potentially. I got a leopard grinder. That sounds very unpleasant. Like, I feel like maybe we need to contact the RSPCA or something. Okay, so it wasn't this unknown signal, because this is fully intact. Also, I saw a rock on my way here that hasn't been marked. I don't know if it was there before, so I'm going to see. find out what this rock contains. Maybe it contains some iron. In which case, we're in for some good times. My inventory's full.
This is unfortunate.
You've got to be kidding. How close am I to a full inventory? Might be able to grab everything. If I'm left with just one thing left to grab, one steel plate, is it going to be that? Yes, it's literally one steel plate. Right, I got rid of that. My suit energy's low, but I wanted to quickly see if I can find that rock that I saw. No, I can't find it anymore.
I believe this is the rock you're talking about, and it's cobalt.
How far away is it from the base? Should be about 400 or 500 meters or thereabouts.
I found one 2.11, and it's 1.7 away from the unknown signal.
No, I had an unknown signal that it was only a few meters away from it, and I lost it in the trees. Oh, I'm so stupid. I came back to that to actually replenish some energy. We need to put energy bases up around the station, around this base. That's what we need.
I'll put some seats around.
No, I think we've got energy stations we can put up.
I found some nickel. What else is here?
Yeah, we seem to have a lot of nickel. Jacobean, that hole now doesn't happen to contain iron, does it?
What, the drill?
Yeah. Oh, well.
More
Doesn't
nickel.
contain iron. It contains nickel.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the drill is now operational, man.
Ooh. We'll have to come see that in a moment. Right, yes. Clever me. Reactor component. No, we want a reactor up here. Let's go for one large reactor or some small reactors. One large reactor might do the trick. And we'll stick that reactor, I'd say, just behind the driver's seat. Because that seems very safe. Yeah, that seems completely safe, that does. Do we have any metal grids, by the way?
We might do.
Okay, if we don't, we need to make some metal.
486.
Sorry?
486.
Plenty. I was going to say, if we don't, we're going to need some. I can't hear you over this, over the grinding, which is completely
drill.
realistic. No, the grinder, the angle grinder, which is completely realistic. Also, I absolutely love seeing the stone and the drill actually in operation as I'm grinding away at these steel blocks.
I found silver.
You found?
He found silver.
Silver. Great. So we got lots of silver.
And nickel.
And nickel.
Magnesium.
And magnesium and
Oh,
cobalt.
uranium.
How far away is that?
573 from the base.
Okay, so no, we've got one that's only 553 from the base. Okay, we need metal grids, but also I need to put the cargo container on this. I want to put 2 cargo containers on this. I feel like we need to base them sort of rearwards. No, middle. 1, 2. Nope, that's rubbish. need to.
The uranium I found is not marked, so.
Okay, just make a mark of it, and then we'll at least we know what we have and what we can go to when we need to. Okay. So far, so good on this car. I have shrank. Yes, that's a word. Shrunk it down. Construction components, large steel tubes, computers, reactor components. I wish we had a fully functional conveyor system, which we currently don't. 100 construction components, sure, that will do the trick. Reactor components. So these 16 octacores, what are they for?
They're for the drill, and I installed them in, and now the drill works.
Okay, we still have another 16 octacores.
What?
That's kind of what I was trying to say. Initially, that I thought we had a bunch of them.
Interesting. I didn't see those. So we have enough to build a second drill.
Okay. Is this a good thing?
Yes. Find me an iron pit and I'll build another drill.
This seems hazardous.
Well, the first one was.
No, I just mean all the stones that are collecting above our heads.
It's not above anyone else, anyone in particular's heads. It's just gathering over at a place.
I mean, it's fascinating to watch. I'm just wondering what's going to happen when it fills up.
It doesn't. There's only a limited amount of entities that can be, well, like resource entities that can be in the world at a time, and once that limit has been reached, the old ones get snuffed out.
Okay, so what happens when I increase that entity limit?
You can't.
Can't I?
Yes, you can.
I can.
Okay,
At the moment, it's at 152.
Right.
I can increase that up to about 1,000, I think.
Oh, that's gonna break the game.
Yeah.
That will kill your processor. That will.
Also, yep.
But this can hold, from what I'm currently seeing, it can hold about 9 times the current volume safely.
That's all right. Then. As long as, and this is kind of important, as long as what we're mining in other places does not end up affected.
If we're mining in other places simultaneously and they're all outputting, it means that it requires less rather than more.
Okay.
Do we want to make the gravel extractor so we can actually see if we can get a gram of iron?
We have currently, and I hope I'm right in saying this, we have...
Several 100,000 stone available for...
No, we should have a
gravel
lot of iron. We should have a lot of iron somewhere. 261,000 iron. I think that's... Is that a lot of iron? I think that's a lot of iron.
Is that ore?
Iron ore. No, sorry, iron ingots. That's refined, ready to go.
Yeah, that's plenty for now.
Okay, I thought we were on an iron shortage.
No. I
Yes, 'cause
went
it's
on...
not au-
I
it's
went
not
looking
automatically
for...
going into the assembler.
Yeah, the reason I did that is just to stop it from... Well, one, we didn't have everything connected, but also I just wanted to stop things from automatically constantly creating things when we forgot about them. Which, you know, would inevitably happen. Construction components, detector components. Right, detector components are going to be something that's going to be annoying for us. Right, we have large steel tubes and computers required for this lot. Large steel tubes, computers and motors. Okay. Look at this! Progress in 3 different directions at once.
Yeah.
If only we
well-
can get some... Only other people would join us.
Yeah.
Well, this drill can't mine anymore because, well, I can add some more pistons to it, but there's not many resource deposits below it. There's some silicon, but there's a better place to mine silicon.
From what I'm hearing is you need to start going sideways.
Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
the silicon, there's silicon and magnesium very close to where you're drilling. And in any case, we need to make that silo bigger anyway.
Yeah.
We need that twice the size, 3 times the size.
Yeah, I can work on it.
As long as you don't drop the
figure
drill.
out what I'm trying to figure out is I want the drill so that, for example, when I create another copy somewhere else, I want it so that it can go between straight and horizontal.
Right, okay.
Automatically, rather than me having to rebuild it.
That makes sense. That makes complete sense,
It's going
right?
to involve three
Motors.
rotors.
Motors, steel plate, bulletproof glass. Bother. That's going to be a problem. Okay, we've got all that bulletproof glass. Let's see if that's enough. Detector components. Do we have any of those? No, we don't. We have some motors. I don't want 99 motors. 10 motors will do. Let's get some detector components being made. Production. Stop that. Production. Grab that lot. Right. What do detector components look like? That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do we need? Assemble. That's what I meant to do, not disassemble. Rubbish. Assemble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow. That was done really quickly. Guess what? We've got an ore detector on our little car again. The GEV Mark II.
Excellent.
Oh, and now I forget the steel plates. Of course I do. Construction components and steel plates. And though it doesn't have wheels yet, it's almost functional in terms of everything else it needs to be able to do. So it just can't move right now. That's all. We need to add a few more lights to it to ensure that it's roadworthy and passes inspection by the DVLA. But aside from that, that looks pretty good. And it's got enough cargo capacity to carry, oh, I don't know, how much does each one of these carry? 10,000 litres in each one of these. So it can carry 20,000 litres of items on it. Which isn't a huge amount, I will admit, but it's a start. Now I need to put some seats on. Standard seats, I guess. Azimuth passenger seats, that will do. Said standard, but this will do. We'll do
one nicely over here. Oh, my enemy, the grass, is ever
present.
Yes.
Okay, this now has space for 3 passengers too. Interior plates, construction components, computers, displays, and motors. Oh, I like this. I don't have to fall down anymore. Interior plates.
Trying to extend our survivability here.
That would be great. Let's do that. Let's do. Oh, hello. We are out of construction components. That's new. That's new.
And the shortages start.
Well, we've still got irons, so we just need another assembler.
It's assembling construction components now. 400 of them, actually. I knew computer displays and motors, but let's see how many of these I can get in. Yeah, construction components is the limiting factor. Oh, this is so nice to not have to walk around. I could just walk across. What do we need? aside from construction components, I said we wanted some displays and some motors and some computers. Probably way more than we need, and the rest of these construction components will do great. Okay. Can somebody refill the assembler with iron, please?
Yeah.
At any point. Unless I get round to doing it at some point soon.
I mean, we could just build a conveyor to the assembler from the cargo container.
We could. I haven't yet. Well, the thing is, we're moving all of this. That's why we haven't done that. There's a conveyor down below, which is how we got all the ores to the cargo containers below anyway, or the cargo container.
I put 5k back in there.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you very much. That way it's making these that I can use. Hold on, did I get all of these done? Oh, I did as well. Fantastic. Well, we still need the construction components. I think that's almost ready to go, and it's definitely the end of this episode. So we'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Space Engineers. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked the video, and subscribe to catch more episodes. If you have not yet done so, please follow me on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/ecgadget, and please consider also supporting me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Lastly, please do follow or subscribe to all the other players in this series. Channel links to the channels for Vectrix, Snaggles, Carter and Jacobean will be in the description box below, as will the links to my Patreon and Twitch. Once again, thank you, and we shall see you soon in Space Engineers.